Well, our next guests come from two very different walks of life, but both share remarkable talents and what seems like a fairy tale ride to fame. One was anointed as the Angel of Australia by the King of Waltz, André Rieu. The other was discovered after blowing away the judges on a British talent show. Let's welcome the gorgeous Mirusia and phenomenal PaulPotts to Studio 10. Hello. Welcome to you both. You are so extraordinarily talented and you've both had what seems like a fairy tale beginning to your career, stuff that movies could be made of. And in fact, Paul, your life story was actually made into a movie.
Yeah, I know. I had to pinch myself to make sure it was actually true, not that I hadn't actually died. And not...
Because to give people some background, you came from a background where you were bullied quite mercilessly at school. You were working in a shop, you decided to risk it all and go on the stage of Britain's Got Talent and audition, and you just blew everyone away.
Well, I flipped a coin, and if it had landed on tails, I wouldn't be sat here now, because I wouldn't have... I wouldn't have gone ahead with it. It was the night before the entries closed, and I thought, do I go on it? Do I not? And I thought, well, I've got a great face for radio. Why would you go on TV? And so I flipped a coin to decide whether to press enter or to close the window, and luckily it landed on heads.
I'm so glad it was heads.
Well, and luck, as luck would have it, James Corden actually played you in the movie. Let's have a look at this clip.
Some talent competition where the best performer in Britain gets £100,000.
Well, do it. What are you here for today, Paul?
To sing opera.
You gotta see this.
Ready when you are.
Wow.
It's called One Chance. It's a gorgeous movie.
I've loved it.
I enjoyed watching it. It was just kind of strange to watch.
What was it like watching James Corden play you?
Well,
it must be
the
surreal.
weirdest thing was him having his mouth opening and shutting and my voice coming out of it. I don't know. He found that more weird than I did. I don't know.
And then there's your story, Mirusia. You have such a remarkable story. You actually won, the youngest ever recipient of the Dame Joan Sutherland Award. So you had this amazing talent. But then there was this incredible kind of leg up that you got from André Rieu after your aunt sent an email to him?
That's correct. So my aunt, who lives in the Netherlands, she sent him an email and just said, oh, I've got this niece and she lives in Australia and she would be so perfect for your shows. Here's her website, you know, check it out. And he did, and my phone number was on my website at that time. It's not anymore. And he just called me up. And it was really late at night here because obviously, you know, we have a time difference. And he's like, hi, it's André, and I just saw your website, love your voice, come and tour with me. And I did.
Say that doesn't happen in real life.
Exactly. He did. Who's going to play you in the movie?
Oh, goodness me. I hope it's you.
I could see Drew Barrymore, maybe. Oh. Yeah, it's amazing. You've both had these incredible starts to your career. How did you find each other?
Well, it's actually just a funny story. We only met for the first time yesterday after being in contact for so many weeks for the lead up to what's coming this weekend. And we met for the first time yesterday, but it's almost like we've known each other for ages, actually.
Yeah.
So who put you together? An agent? Or?
Yes, our management. You know, everything goes via in this industry. So basically, my management with my promoter and then Paul's management and our record label. And
I mean, fine, that is the only part of your story that sounds plausible.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised it wasn't, you know, God calling up and...
But as you say, our careers that, you know, we have found this massive explosion suddenly, both of us. And so in that way, we have a really, really good link there with the way that we both perform as well. And that we just perform from our hearts and we just love singing, and it's just by one chance that we get in life sometimes that we're actually able to perform together.
It's true, and it's kindred spirits, you know, when you sing with someone and somehow it all just goes, oh.
Yeah.
You know, you just feel this incredible attachment to one another. Paul, you don't know this, but I did a show some time ago called Australian Idol. So I do understand, as a judge, and I do understand how hard all that is, standing up and being judged by people, not only the judges, but people across the country. If you hadn't done it, what do you think would have happened? Do you think you would have continued to pursue it? Because you seem like really determined, you know what I mean? And I think you would have continued to pursue it somewhere, somehow.
I I'd like to say yes, but I'd kind of given up at that point. I'd come through some illnesses and injuries, and because I'm naturally born clumsy, I'd kind of given up on it at that point. I thought, well, if it's going to happen, it would happen, and I felt like I was too old for it to happen, and so I'd kind of given up on it. And it just shows you that when in life you think you're going down a street that's a cul-de-sac, it's a no-through road, and then you get to the end, there's actually a couple of junctions, and you never know which one to pick. And people often feel like they're in a tunnel, but there's a bend in it. You can't.
That's correct.
So it really was. If that coin had have landed on tails, that would have been it. We may never have heard your voice.
Well, who knows? I mean,
who knows?
Who really knows?
Yeah. Best of three.
But I've never done that. It was 1 minute to midnight. It had to be last lap as always.
You're about to go on tour, which is just extraordinary. And also, Mirusia, you have a brand new baby. We had babies on the same day.
I know, how
December
crazy.
8. What time was your birth?
10:39.
Oh, you... AM or PM?
AM.
You beat me.
Can I just say, you both realise you've got Sagittarians.
Yes.
Yes.
They get what they want.
She is beautiful.
Thank you so
Is she
much.
going on tour with you?
She's not on tour with us at the moment because she's just so little. She's only 4.5 months at the moment.
Yeah,
but
so she's probably a bit young to sing.
still a bit young, yeah, and a bit young to be roadie with all the cases and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, she will eventually come on tour with us. But she's beautiful. She's a very easy baby, and we just love her to bits.
Yeah.
She hasn't started teething yet.
Well, we are so lucky to have you both performing
Yes.
for us a little later in the show. We just cannot wait. Please put your hands together for PaulPotts and Mirusia.